If you only have one option in an election, you don't have a real election, and it doesn't matter which political system you're using. When I started working to expose the corruption in Dalton Township, I didn't realize how pervasive it was, and I didn't realize exactly how it worked. I started writing the series Fighting Local Government Corruption on my website, jeffthinks.com. And I had a number of people ask me to run for political office because so far we've had just one party that runs somebody. And I said, no. I said, we definitely need someone else to run, but we'll find somebody. I have some health issues. I don't particularly want to do it. There's some other things I want to accomplish in life. It doesn't really appeal to me. But I guaranteed several people that in the next election, they would have an option. They would have someone to vote for. So why am I running for office? It's largely because when you see something that's wrong and you say somebody should do something, sometimes the somebody is you. And in this case, it's me. So I, Jeff Martin, am running for Dalton Township Supervisor. A good follow-up question is, why am I running as a Republican? And like it or not, we live in a two-party system. There are Democrats and there are Republicans that dominate the entire scene. Tony Barnes is the supervisor in Dalton Township right now. He's a Democrat. His wife, Jennifer Barnes, is the chair of the Democratic Party in the area, so that largely leaves the other party. Luckily, I aligned decently well with the Republican Party. I really like the fact that they were started as an anti-slavery party. I really like the fact that one of my favorite people in history, Frederick Douglass, was a Republican. And largely at a local township level, we don't have to deal with a lot of the issues that are happening at the federal or the state level. Local politics is a little bit different, so we can ignore some of the things that divide a lot of people. What's wrong in Dalton Township? That is probably the most important question. And overall, it's that there's been a breach of the public trust. And that is the very time when we need to demand change. And that's why people are demanding change right now. Now, that has become aware to people at different times, but my awareness was brought to it when the township sued Hidden Creek Farm and then told a bunch of people that they weren't suing the farm. They violated the Michigan Open Meetings Act to do that. They violated the Michigan Right to Farm Act. They used bullying tactics. And over time, I found out that they have a very inconsistent application of the laws and ordinances in the area. And all of that is not just, it's unjust. And that's really what's wrong in Dalton Township, is an injustice. Now, what needs to change? And largely, a lot of that stuff can be reversed, but there's two big things. We need better people and we need better principles. And we're working on changing both of those right now. One of the most important things that we can do is change the secrecy that exists in the township and in its place put in transparency, and that's one of my biggest issues. We also need to start doing things like following the Right to Farm Act from the state of Michigan. We need to have a big discussion and debate about what's wrong with the zoning in Dalton and how it needs to change. That's a big discussion that needs to be had. And more of a personal question, but definitely applicable. Several people have asked me, do I think they will come after me? And I think they will. I think there'll be some sort of bullying used. Maybe they'll sue me, something. I'm not sure exactly how it will work, but I believe they probably will. More important than that is my reply. My reply is this, that it does not matter. Now is the time to stand up for individual rights. There is no other time, and there aren't other people in a local government. It has to be the citizens that take a stand against government corruption and government abuse of power. And we need to put some limits on that power and that control. And we need to take back what should rightfully be a representation of the citizens. So I consider it an important duty, not only of me, but of other people as well. So I, Jeff Martin, am running in this election for supervisor of Dalton Township. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. If you know other people that you think would like it, go ahead and share it, and I appreciate it.